Following the passage of Finance Bill 2023 by Parliament, the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition has announced the return of public rallies, with the first one set to happen on Tuesday next week at the historic Kamukunji grounds in Nairobi. This comes hours after the National Assembly passed the contentious Finance Bill 2023 on Wednesday evening, where at least 184 members of parliament supported the bill, whereas 88 members of parliament, largely from Azimio, opposed it. While addressing the press at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Foundation, Azimio co-principal Martha Karua said the rally will be a consultation forum with Kenyans, where they will then announce the next course of action. Our reporter Kennedy Kimani with more on this story.
We have decided to invite Kenyans to a consultation at the Kamukunji grounds next Tuesday, the 27th of June at 10 a.m., where the next course of action will be decided.
Hours after members of the National Assembly passed the contentious Finance Bill 2023, the Azimio la Umoja coalition has announced the return of public rallies, with the first one set to happen on Tuesday next week at the historic Kamukunji grounds in Nairobi.
We say pole to the millions of Kenyans who are struggling to come to terms with this harsh reality. We know many of you think this is a nightmare that will probably fizzle out. Unfortunately, it is here with us and here to stay unless we act now. Because we are not helpless, we can act. The Ruto regime ensured that the wishes of the people were ignored. Instead, they retained punitive taxes on fuel, on housing, on turnover, on salaries, among others.
According to Azimio, President William Ruto's proposed budget is meant to ensure his allies live large, adding that ignoring the wishes of majority of Kenyans and passing the bill signals the era of dictatorship.
This has never been seen in our country before. In the run-up to the voting on the finance bill, various polls showed that more than 90% of Kenyans rejected the finance bill. This kind of dictatorship is new. This budget is selfishly tailored to ensure Ruto and his cronies are living large and they eat well, where a majority are suffering. They are getting subsidies to import cooking oil, maize, sugar, rice, among others, as we saw in the media expose recently. And this is all at the expense of vulnerable Kenyans.
The Finance Bill 2023 was passed after that reading by the National Assembly Finance and National Planning Committee Chairman Kuria Kimani.
It will not, Honourable Speaker, that Kenya becomes now, if this bill passes as a man, Honourable Speaker, becomes one of the first countries in the region.
At least 184 MPs supported the bill, whereas 88 MPs, largely from Azimio, opposed it.
This bill, when we heard that there was going to be some proposed amendments, we thought they would deal with those things that are affecting the cost of living.
The bill will now be sent to President William Ruto to assent for the proposal to become law. Kenyans will have to dig deeper into their pockets to fund Ruto's first budget. Azimio rallies, according to Karua, will set the stage for the next course of action after the Kenya Kwanza government stayed put in the passage of the controversial bill, which has divided MPs and Kenyans.
Kennedy Kimani, Hope TV Newswatch, Nairobi.